2019 grand final, how would Nick Haynes, as a 19-year-old, have dealt with that in terms of performance anxiety on that day? And was that probably a moment for you then to go, this is how far I've come?
Yeah, as a even 19, 20, 21, 22-year-old, I would have battled hard. Like, it would have been the worst. I wouldn't have enjoyed the week at all. The parade, the build-up, the media, the fans. I would have just been thinking... I would have been... By the time the granny started, I would have played the whole game in my head. I would have been fatigued. I would have been, absolutely nowhere. And the big crowd would have got to me. It's a funny thing, actually. I haven't told anyone this. The night before the game, we did a jumper presentation of we're giving each other a Guernsey for grand final. And I had Phil Davis. I was giving my Guernsey to Phil Davis. And
I think this is an incredible point. Explain that jumper presentation process, because it's something that you don't have to go fully into it, but I think that's a pretty cool thing.
Yeah, so it was just like a acknowledgement of where we've come and representing the Guernsey, and each player had a corresponding player that they were going to present the Guernsey to the night before the game after we went through all the tactics and all that. And mine was Phil Davis, and I don't like public speaking the best. Even in a meeting, sometimes I get a bit like throaty and be like, I was like, oh, sweet, I've got the skipper. Surely I'm first. Like, Leon, like, come on, like, not for a game, I'm a bit nervous. Like, I've got the skipper. I've got anxiety a bit. Like, just give me the role first. I'll present a jumper. Like, Hopper's going through, but Toby Green. You got Heater. 20 minutes later, I'm sitting there still waiting. He's left me for last. So it still hits you the anxiety. Like, you still get it. But, like, I was last. I've been waiting there for half an hour. I swear, like, what am I going to say about Phil Day? Like, it's the captain, like, the granny. He's got his calf. Like, I need to be inspiring here. Like, it's the last talk before the granny. And I remember just like being that nervous, and I got up there, and that's where my progression's gotten better. I actually talked okay, but I went after it, and I went up to my room and I cried. I was like pissed off. I was like, why am I still getting so anxious? And then I got up there and I'm like, this is just ridiculous. I've got a granny tomorrow and I'm crying over presenting a jumper to my captain. Like, it's just ridiculous. As I said, like, it's helped me with my football. Like, you still get it in life in different situations, but I still remember that night, like, I was meditating. I was like, okay, let's process this, and processed it, meditated. And I just remember coming out of the meditation, I just smiled. Like, I'm like, how good's this? Like, just presented Guernsey to the skipper. I'm in a granny tomorrow. The boys have played unbelievable this final series, and I'm just going to go enjoy it. I'm going to play my best footy and enjoy it. So it's a good correlation of how it still affects you, but also a good correlation in how it's improved me so much as a player.